today to present the mini project for the subject HMEC5313. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Ho San, and my group mates are Wong Mi Mei and Ashima Abdullah. In this assignment, we have been given a mini project to practice and experience a play therapy to young child in classroom with self-selected classmates. The goals for this mini project to understand the process of children counseling and practice the play therapy on the selected child. How do we select and justify the child? And what have we considered and done during the play therapy? And are the medium that we selected is effective to enable the child to express his feeling and tell story? We will be reviewing the results to you shortly in this presentation. There are two methods we have collected the information in the initiative phase, from the CCTV to observe the children behavior and interview the teacher. Observing the child's behavior through the CCTV is far not enough, because within the limited time, we are unable to obtain the profile of the child. That's why we have continued our observation through the conversation with the teacher, such as we ask the teacher about the child's general appearance, the child's mood or affect, his family background and the history, as well as his personality. From the interview with teacher, we actually get more information about the child. We may again justify the teacher's feedback with our observation from CCTV to conclude what is exactly happening to the child. In our case, the child we selected having difficulty to concentrate, the first thing, and his lack of attention span has already affected his learning in the classroom. The regularly action that we observed and from the feedback from the teacher, we noted that this child, coupled with teacher's instruction, he not knowing what to do or expect in the lesson, and he always waiting for teachers to give him answers. Teacher is not satisfied with his learning attitude. They claim that he is passive in learning, not being creative and lack of imagination. Not only that, he has also exhibiting defensive behaviors when he has physical contact with the teachers and the peers. Yet, the teacher comment he has a flat mood, seldom show excessive feelings. However, when he mentioned about his father, he always showed dislike and hostility towards his father. This has given us some clue, because we think that his concentration problem may has caused by the family conflict. Although we have asked teacher about it, but out of privacy, teacher refused to reveal about the children's family's conditions. According to Rick Nowick 2015, children came from disengaged home where children often show higher levels of aggressiveness and disruptive behavior and more difficulty focusing on learning and cooperating with the classroom rules. For the summarize of our observations, we have hypothesis that stress the child behavioral problems has highly possibility caused by his family climate that led by his father. With this hypothesis, our goals for our play therapy practice are to allow the child to express his inner feelings, to enable the child to express his past events or experience, and to enable the child to recreate the events and feel strength on himself. Next, I will invite Ashima Abdullah to explain how we select the media and what is happening during the play therapy.
Hi, I'm Ashima. I will continue with our play therapy media that we already chose. For our group, we chose Sand words. Okay, I will tell you why the reason we chose that media is because the reason why we chose the media is because of first is the sensory touch, which it can give the child relief and relaxation mood. Because we also had the short conversation with the teacher, and we found out that the child is from the abusive family, where the father is always drunk and beating their family, which is mom, the child, and also the brother. Second is to bring the subconscious mind of the child to the forefront by using the media, where to allow the child to convert his abstract thinking into the concrete world, and also to create the experience into the real life. And for the third one is a best method where we want him to explore the specific event on also the experience of the past, present of the child. Okay, so during the therapy session between the researcher and also the child is seen by only using one item, which is a cursor mode. By using the cursor mode, the child started to build the cursor, and from there, the researcher started to observe the child. After letting him to play for a period of time, we start the conversation. We narrated the action. Then we started to ask open-ended questions about his family. The child talked about the father and also his fear toward his father. When he started to build his sixth castle, we invited the child to build the castle to house his family member. He used ball shell to represent his family member and placed the shell on top of the castle. So the child has built two castles, where however the child only put 3 ball shells together for the first castle. When the researcher asked about the other one, and he answered that his father will live alone. He said that his father must stay far away from them, so he will not cross to hurt him and his mother. The child also mentioned that their castle must be protected with a barrier and guarded with the policeman, so that the father cannot cross over to their castle because the policeman won't let them in. And to the end of the session, suddenly the child burst out saying that he would like to have a father like Zendong, which is his friend, who he claimed that Zendong's father is loving towards Zendong. With this, we ended the session when the teacher asked for all the children to be back in the hall for their next school session.
My name is Wong May. I will be doing the post-observation as well as the conclusion to this play therapy session. Now the post-observation was done on the 13th of November morning between 11 to 11:30 a.m. This post-observation was carried out approximately a week after the therapy session. Now, the child was first observed during the English class. He was seen seated at the front next to a Malay child. They were seen to be doing some English language written exercises. And suddenly the boy got up, running towards the cabinet and apparently to get a pencil. Now the teacher told him to sit down, to which he replied that he was only going to get a pencil for himself. However, upon returning, his focus was not on completing the work that he should be doing. So, eventually, what he was supposed to be copying from the board, he wasn't able to do. So, because there were noises behind him at the entrance. He was so out of focus and not able to copy from the board. Eventually, the teacher got his friend's book for him to copy. But then he was seen fidgeting and playing around with his water bottle and did not seem to finish his work. Then there was a lesson change from an English class to the Chinese class. And all of a sudden, he just turned to hug his Malay friend, which was sitting next to him. After which, he ran to greet the Chinese teacher, and he kept on asking questions all at once. But then he was told to sit down. Instead of sitting down, he walked out of the class. And then when he came back again, only this time, he retorted loudly to his teacher on something which is not audible. Then the post observation stopped at 11:40 a.m. as Asima needed to be back at work. So from this post observation, we came to a conclusion that the child did not change from the initial observation to this post observation because his behavior remains the same. He is still fidgety and he is not able to focus on his work. As a conclusion, we think that the child could improve from this media that was chosen, but because of the limited play session, we are not able to see an improvement in him. Now, Tammy Van Hollander, a therapist working in the United States, strongly advocates using sand play therapy because to her, sand play therapy is about healing, and that sand play healing capacity is limitless. As can be witnessed from the sand play therapy, from this boy that we have chosen, he has opened up regarding his father and how he wants his father to be kept far away from them. So in this instance, when San talked to him in the language that he is familiar with, he was able to open up and to talk about how his father being abusive to them. And that's because, apparently, according to Tammy Van Hollander, is how our brain works. In fact, only non-verbal therapy like sand play can bring out the suppressed feeling of negative emotions. So, to us, sand play is considered a good tool to use in this play therapy session when working with children if they have difficulty in verbalizing their feelings. Thank you.